semuanya.
Tes. Halo. Udah lama nggak live nih, teman-teman sekalian. Oke, yuk review nih Archon Electro. Wah, ya langsung nih. Oke, yuk. Keren loh.
Shine up.
Well met.
Motion to
You can't run. Well.
Wih, awas.
Illusion shattered.
Killjoy.
Get to the king.
Kicking. Kita bawa kicking.
Income.
Don't be a killjoy.
There is no escape.
Tuh penuh tuh.
Illusion
Yuk.
shattered.
Kok nggak keluar? Efeknya keluar dong.
Killjoy.
There is no escape. Sheet of light. Incinerate.
Ngapain sih? Meninggoy sian Kay.
Illusion shattered.
Sama.
Miscalculated.
Masuk Inazuma nih, aduh, parah. Teman-teman. Tuh lagi tuh males ah. Cepat yuk. Kita selesaikan misi harian. Udah tuh ada misi ini nih, quest Archon. Oh, quest Archon dulu kayaknya ya. Biasanya quest Archon itu lama kali teman-teman. Quest Archon dulu ya, let's go yuk. Ngapain nih? Oke, telepon ke sana ya. Yuk. Aduh. Oke. Wih.
Aha, there you are. Good to see you.
Senang bertemu denganmu lagi. Wah,
Your
masa
appointment
iya?
with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you
Okay.
ready? We'll
Ayo
start by
berangkat.
heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then if you start to... Ready? And away we go.
Ready, yuk. Sang Maha hadir. Oh, Maha hadir. Wah. Sang Maha hadir di dunia fana. Oke, yuk. Oh. Ya udah gitu doang. Suruh ke sini, oke. Untung udah buka-buka semua ya teleportnya.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain.
Wih, dia ngomong
Do you
apa
see
nggak
that tree? Wait, you understand?
Here we are. The training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops.
tahu? Oke.
Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep...
Did you used to train here too?
Yep, I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot, it's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency.
Sangonomiya.
I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Oke.
So, Sangonomiya
Pergi
is
ke
the name of the
Sangonomiya
place where
saya.
Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh.
Nah, untung saja sudah ya. Oh ini Sangonomiya. Wih, bagus-bagus ya
Food
tempatnya
supplies
ya.
are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day,
Understood.
take heart.
Nah, ini
We have a
beli
fresh
mana
batch
nih?
of supplies in
Selanjutnya nih
hand,
kayaknya,
and I'm
teman-teman.
working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the arm? Huh? Tepe, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask? Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond.
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you... Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
I take my leave.
Your Excellency.
Not long ago, thanks to them, we can finally start I am not with
Entah
the sender's
apa,
conditions or
bagus saja,
whatever
bagus.
other motive. Naturally,
Your Excellency? That's fantastic.
I understand how I will discuss this. However,
When will the
that's the question. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryo Commission, I suspect the Vision Hunt Decree. Traveler, to confirm. Good.
Iya, nggak
I
tahu lah.
hereby
Ayolah,
appoint-
lama banget.
Whoa, what? Swordfish too? Is this the same swordfish? It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit.
Although this support.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Sword I have already written the special ops unit.
I
Bersinar
want to make a
amat.
contribution to the resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange.
All right! One successful operation coming right up.
Okay, sure. Well, Traveler?
Pergi ke lokasi penugasan Swordfish 2. Oke, di atas ya. Bebas teleport kemana saja. Bicara, oke, bicara, yuk.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation... I'll be straight with you.
Beda-beda ya.
Normally,
pasukan
a
mereka
duel
ini.
would be the quickest way to... We're stationed here because of all the
Ini
Ronin
apa
causing
ini?
trouble in these parts.
Lambang
If
ini
you can get
teman-teman.
rid of them for us,
Tuh.
we'll take that as a...
All right.
Sangonomiya itu kan air kan? Nyuruh-nyuruh Arkon Elektro. Yuk kita bereskan ada dulu deh.
Shine down!
Wheel of Life.
Boom, boom! With sword comes shadow.
Contohnya keren sih.
Very...
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course. But still, allow me to introduce... I now formally see the
Gossip.
position of captain.
There are two hard-hit areas.
Bisa gosip juga
That
dia.
said, the ones over there are...
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy.
Swordfish 2. Udah beres, gitu aja. Oke, kita tanda ke sini yuk. Ikuti questnya aja lah. Pergi ke lokasi adanya ancaman monster. What? Archon Electro.
There's so many of them!
That's not even whichever camp we attack, it's the... But Captain, if we spread our troops too thin...
Yep,
All right then.
Bersihkan lingkungan di sekitar dari ancaman musuh. Oh ini.
There is no escape!
Life goes on.
incinerate!
Finally,
Kita penuhin dulu teman-teman.
finally,
Nah, ini
Illusion
boleh.
shattered!
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
Yo.
Now you shall perish!
Wah. Keren ya.
It's over.
There is no escape!
I'm ready to kill you.
Loh. Darah penuh lagi loh.
Wheel of life.
Boom boom!
Checking suruh nahanin. Loncat lu.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool.
Captain!
Captain.
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great. We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone. But what's next?
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin.
What? No way.
Ugh.
Hey, cut these guys. Honestly, forget them.
Oke. Sebentar teman-teman. Oke, kita ke sini dulu. Udah beres, baru kita ke sini. Apa nih? Kembali ke markas dan bicarakan dengan Senggonomia Kokonomi. Wih, tampilannya oke lah ya. Dari Raident. Duh.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
Lancar semua.
But with your level of ability, since you're back,
You bet.
good. Thank you. I believe in I gave him an aside. He expressed it now.
A special
Yes. Recently, however, stranger still. The resistance army passed by and reported
Ayolah.
they found no signs of danger. It's not urgent when Tepe returns.
Is Tepe? He has a tendency to dive into.
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish
Long
2
time
treating
no
you?
see.
Well, you're in luck
Baru
because this
tadi
raising their
long
pay.
time no see.
Wow. Where'd you learn all that,
Yeah.
Tepe?
I read it in a novel.
You're seriously gonna use?
Ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my
Maksudmu
outstanding
nggak tahu lah.
achievements in the recent naval, it's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome. I spoke to her. Let's go collect.
Will Paimon getting?
Of course.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. You better watch out. I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now.
Paimon's so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon. Let's take a break, then go.
Apa tadi? Tidak baca. Lah. Oh, belum kan? Masa quest Archon gitu doang? Oke, kita kesini ya. Question Argon. Wih, santai-santai. Oke, kita pakai Cuyyy aja untuk nyebrang.
Life goes on.
Woi, nggak gerak. Oke. Woi. Gila.
This should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. Doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding?
Nggak bisa gitu ya.
Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Monumen-monumen elektro. Periksa reruntuhan kuno. Ini ya.
Shine down!
Speed of light.
Yikes! A huge lava drill! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Oh. Mau kemana tuh?
Illusion shattered!
Nice. Motion to compel. Ah! Nowhere to hide.
Oke, kita keluarin dah. Woi, sini woi, ngapain sih tuh woi?
There is no escape!
Wih, dia ngeluarin slime ya?
Inazuma shines eternal!
Inazuma shines eternal. Woi, durability-nya kan.
Incoming. Cut to the chase. Go. Incinerate. Inadmissible evidence.
Shine down!
Keluar lagi
To
keren.
oblivion!
Oke.
Glad
Akhirnya
that's all
beres.
past monsters go. It doesn't make anyway. The good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. On my way back. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the...
Pepe?
It could be that the...
Or a bug?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton!
Keranjang ular
It
raksasa.
looks terrifying!
Apaan sih
Orobashi was
Paiman?
the one who brought our ancestors from Menkanomiya to the
Orobashi.
surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raident Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That
Ooh.
same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raident Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Masa ya? Baca nih teman-teman. Raident Shogun membuat Musojin Gorge hanya dengan satu tebasan saja. Wow. hebat.
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have
gitu.
nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather. And you should report back.
Duh, lama banget.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Pepe sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly
Shogunate
believe
sama
it.
juga. Oke.
Let's report back to
Nah ini Raident. Oke, suruh kesini ya. Oh, makanya perang di situ antara pulau sana dan pulau ini nih, kota Sumi. Raident. Wah, itu ada karakter baru tuh kayaknya.
Kokumi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too!
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Bidih. Laki-laki begitu.
Kokumi,
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for most of them are highly
So that's why the war has Goro. Have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
Ini apa nih? Delusion Milk Victory.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
Oh, itu yang dijatuhin Fatui ya kalau kalah.
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have
wait a second. No! Let's go check.
Tuh kan panjang banget. Push Archon. Panjang sekali. Ngapain manjat-manjat? Ambil dulu, Nah. Bukan. Udah.
Oh, just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, fighting. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the resistance. Wait a sec. It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, a delusion. Oh God, so what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious... I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this Strange. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. This is a real... Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something when our uniforms are ready?
Minta tolong apa, coy?
Grab mine for me. Bring it back here.
Tolong ambilkan punyaku
And we
dan
can
bawakan.
change to...
Apa?
What's that look for? Don't worry, partner.
Tepe.
Hey,
Where are you going? Hey!
question baru DLC bicara dengan Shogun Kokonomi. Ya Allah. Questionnya masih di sini loh. Oh ini orangnya di sini dia. Kirain suruh ke sono lagi.
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the vast majority are showing sadly. A few have been.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to the soldiers are up.
Okay.
Aduh.
This whole view. What are
Cerita
your
mulu
thoughts?
ya. Oh dia ini Geo nih. Visionnya Geo nih. Si kucing ini Geo.
No, it's to the Sakoku decree to organize
Gio
an
sampai sini
operation
ya?
of this. If we want to, it's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, if we spend any longer
Very true. I gave this some thought. Not many places meet
Dia
these
punya vision
criteria.
ini.
And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their
Dewa
delusions
juga.
into account as well, I suspect the site is like I'm not going to stop. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Paimon. Temukan lokasi pembuatan delusion. Ini kenapa belum kebuka ya? Dari atas sana aja biar terbang. Nah kan mantap banget dari bawah. Ini di atas. Ih, gila. Baru aja kena sambar. Oke, kita isi darah si Raident dulu ya teman-teman. Baru kita berangkat ya. Let's go. Nah, kalau dari sini kan bisa terbang. Kalau dari bawah sana males lah jalan. Semuanya ekonomi. Oh ini ada sel. Buka dulu yuk. Ini kan nggak bisa, soalnya hujan teman-teman. Ntar kalau udah nggak hujan, temukan lokasi pembuatan delusion. Oke, itu ada chest. Kita buka dulu ya chestnya ya teman-teman. Yuk.
There is no escape.
Don't blink. Wheel of life.
Oh Fadil Neo, ya beginilah Fadil Neo.
Now you shall perish.
Masih cari-cari view. Subscribe juga baru sedikit. Oke, lumayan. Fadil Neo main Genshin ya. Kalau main ini ding, typingin di live chat ya, atau di komentar. Bentar, Itu ada ini di mana? Oh ini. Weh. Masa selalu di goa gitu ya? Terus masuk ini. Masuk ke dalam apa? Domain. Apa itu? Oh, lawannya si
Illusion shattered.
Speed of light. Rise.
bagus lah sini.
Nowhere to hide.
Shine down.
Woi.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh. Katanya satu kali tebak.
Illusion shattered.
Incinerate. The law
Woi.
has loopholes.
Yan V ini.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Ayo, mau kemana kamu?
Don't blink.
Erase all threats.
Woi,
With
indah
sword and
kecil.
shadow. Life goes on.
Illusion shattered. The
Wah,
mortal
meninggal
plane
loh.
of fleeting fury.
Yeah. Ntar kita kasih makan si Raident dulu. Oh gitu, bisa dibuka gitu ya. Oke. Ini? Lah, nggak bisa diambil. Ambil jimat. Ambil gem. Oh, kita ke bawah.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal.
Ada ini nih. Siapa nih?
Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Riku? So the Kanji Commission are...
Woi, sini woi. Bareng-bareng sini.
Illusion shattered.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Nah, gitu kan.
There is no escape. Absurd.
Absurd. Siapa yang absurd?
Illusion shattered.
Go. Opening box of a decade tricks.
Torn to oblivion.
Ini dulu.
Shine down.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Rise. Incoming.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Speed of light.
An unfortunate fault.
Oke, kita ambil jimat dulu, jimat. Ya untung tidak dilewatkan ini dong. Sebentar, teman-teman, kita kasih makan dulu nih. Yang udah bisa hidup, lumayan bantu-bantu.
Life goes on.
Yikes! That looks dangerous. We better watch our step or we might get hit.
Nggak apa-apa dah kalau domainnya gini. Bagus. Banyak ininya, banyak. Kok turun lagi? Oh, ini.
Wheel of life.
Lah, gimana sih? Oke, caking nih kayaknya. Kena. Terus ke bawah ya. Oh, ini. Oh, kumpulin 3. Oh, macam segel. Oke.
Intruder spotted!
Pintu terakhir.
Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Motion to compel.
Right
There is no escape.
Send this quickly.
With sword comes shadow.
Killjoy! You've only just begun. You can't
Sacred
run!
name, fortune preserver.
Get it together!
Torn to oblivion.
Waste time.
Yeah.
Shine down.
Incoming.
Be a killjoy! You've only just begun.
Boom!
You can't run!
Incinerate.
There is no escape.
There's no escape.
This is bad.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Wah, pegel cok.
In this quickly!
Let's quickly.
Shine down.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. I object.
Lah, kok nambah mulu sih?
Be a killjoy! You've only just begun.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Yang ini kalau duluan.
You can't run!
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Kamu.
Life goes on. Orders given. Orders received. Incoming.
I see through you!
Torn to oblivion.
Miscalculated.
Oh, berarti yang gendut dulu, teman-teman.
Illusion shattered.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Now this idiot must have a death wish!
Masih
Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
yang itu dulu, teman-teman.
Shine down.
Oh, oke, meninggoy.
There is no escape.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Illusion
Out
shattered.
of my sight.
Torn to oblivion.
Aduh,
Shine down. Winter.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Siapa nih namanya nih? Scaramouche.
So, you're
Kamu
another Fatui harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted.
Ide, yang paling payah. Awas lu payah.
I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers.
Fatui.
Delighted to meet you,
Harbinger.
oh mighty traveler.
Senang berjumpa denganmu.
So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down at...
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the vision hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their...
So, the Fatui...
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over... Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes...
Hey, calm down!
Calm down. Wih.
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Waduh, siapa tuh?
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, you recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed.
Jelas-jelas ada
It's just
namanya di
as well,
sini.
really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from...
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of them. Every side of... This is a... Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the Balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Well, Maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Saya curiga.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your word. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the... With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now. Well...
A hindrance?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right?
Aduh.
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
Apa sih?
Yes, the true Raident Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of euthymia to preserve her being.
Emang
Her name is...
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raident Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the... Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for
masa
herself.
boneka itu ya? Yang bener aja.
Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
Oh, pantas pedangnya keluar dari sini, teman-teman. Oh, dia ini.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword.
Nah, kan? Jadi ruangan yang terbuka dari sebelah pedangnya itu, sabetan pedangnya itu.
The plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
Archon Liyue ya.
It seems like the Raident Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and the grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the and ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of The truth is, we are on the same... You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do
Siapa
I.
bilang nggak mau? Aku
The
mau
only
main,
difference is
Cok.
that I'd rather like to
Nggak
save
mau
this nation
menyelamatkan
and save
warga
A while we're
Inazuma.
at it. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raident Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the vision act? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
Kenapa aku yang disuruh? Aku masih ada ini.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing.
Oh, mungkin yang di ini awal-awal itu ya, yang apa? Dia mecah awal-awal. Coba tonton deh teman-teman, pas pertama kali dia ketemu ini Raident Shogun tuh kan dia belah dunia tuh, belah dunia.
That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face.
Has no one else ever been in there?
Pantes dia bilang gunakan elemental tapi nggak pakai vision. Nah ya. Coba tonton ya teman-teman kalau mau ini.
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this.
Anjay, langsung kunci
To
loh,
that I
orang
say.
gila.
Well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Ini kalau kalian main ya teman-teman,
Anti-Raident Shogun training.
jangan skip nih
I've prepared a
pembicaraan
special
dari
program
Yaemiko.
just for
Keren.
you. Come along.
Iya, di skip sendiri kocak. Ini boneka nih, keren. Anjay, keren ya. Yaemiko kemana tadi tuh?
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Pergi ke lokasi pelatihan. Latihannya di mana? Wait a minute. Kita mampir ke sini dulu nih. Ada apa di sini nih? Enggak ada apa-apa. Macam mana sih? Ke atas. Ada apa sih? Awas, nggak ada apa-apa loh. Oh, ini ada nih. Lumayan lah, Sakura Blossom. Yuk turun biar terang nih. Oke. Oke. Tempat
We're gonna do
pelatihannya.
it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Oh, ada ini nih.
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raident Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. It It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Gak tahu dah. Mulai aktifkan tolakan. Ngapain nih? Anti Raident, jangan terkena serangan akhir. Terkena serangan. Oh gitu. Wih.
Absurd.
Suruh ngindar-ngindar aja sih. Woi. Gila. Aduh. Jangan deket-deket dah. Dilemparin. Wih. Gila, Pak. Aduh. Idih, kok bisa gitu ya? Ulang. Dilempar.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Oh. Wah, ampun, Pak. Gila, Pak. Pakai bedo nih bisa nih, pakai bedo. Woi, awas.
Go. Incoming.
Oke.
What a workout!
Iya, capek.
So how come you know so much about the Raident Shogun?
Iya.
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's servant.
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams. More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on
Wah,
track,
indah
regardless
sih.
of the cost.
Keren nih.
I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really...
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-Raident Shogun training phase 2.
Wah,
There's a part 2?
sulit nih. Isi dulu. Oh, dia punya dua-dua. Yuk.
I'll be fine.
Langsung di
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
There is no escape!
Guys. Don't blink.
wow. Oh, suruh kalahin aja sih. Oke, easy ya.
Incoming.
Easy. Tidak kena.
With sword comes shadow.
Oh, awas dulu.
Motion to compel.
Oh, awas cok. Kan?
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Tuh, kan? Nggak kena. Padahal aku di bawahnya loh.
Illusion shattered!
Nowhere to hide.
Oke, satu lagi.
There is no escape!
Untung dia nggak ngehit ya.
We're fine.
You did quite
So, do you think...
How do I put...
Wait, what?
Masih ada yang ketiga.
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to... Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun, considering you...
You don't have to be...
It is precisely... In short, if everything goes according to plan...
All of this setting?
Ayolah. Quest selesai tiba-tiba. Oh enggak. Tiba-tiba biasanya quest selesai. Kita kesini dulu deh. Oke, langsung sini ya. Plan of Mia. Baru nyampe langsung cutscene nih.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time.
Masa?
Before one makes a
Lama
plan,
sekali katanya.
what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know.
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity.
Baladar tuh yang tadi ya. Para Fotoi memancing dari di air keruh demi menyebabkan delusion. Mana?
Yes. This is the strongest piece of evidence we now. We also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastic.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanryo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Wah, apa sih?
Yes, it's all thus the current situation. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of 2 commissions and the Raident Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what?
It will be easier. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou
Menghasut
Commission.
aksi pemberontakan di Tenure Commission. Tenure Commission ini mana coba?
What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raident Shogun.
Jangan.
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Kojusara.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters.
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
Hey, apa sih ini?
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Cuyyy, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Cuyyy, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Alah, kamu main panah loh.
Even though she
Tapi
will
ya
one day
kekuatannya oke sih, skill-skillnya.
seize your vision too.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
It's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark?
Lady Cuyyy, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Cuyyy, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his.
Mengabdi doang nggak ngerti apa-apa nih teman-teman.
How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe, and so, It falls to me to place the truth before your eyes.
Dia ngerti
3
apa-apa
days?
nih.
I'll be here.
Ngabdi-ngabdi
But if I
doang.
don't see any evidence, she will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
Nggak jadi ditangkap.
That was so scary. Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujosara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
Tenaga profesional. Tuh kan, tiba-tiba selesai. Ntar dulu teman-teman. Kita ke pohon ini dulu nih. Sebelas kah? Inilah pokoknya. Jadi, wow. Ada 2 nih, lumayan. Gacha kita.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura bloom eternally. See that he stays safe.
Kesini, yuk kajes sebentar, yuk gacha yuk. Ini, loh, ini tuh. Ya udah nggak usah digacha lah. Kirain yang ini teman-teman. Tahunya yang ini, nanti aja lah. Apa nih? Cari penolong yang dikatakan oleh Yaemiku. Oke. Oh, ini ada ini nih. Sekalian lah. Kemana lagi dia? Ntar dulu ya. Ini ada ini nih. Chest. Oh, itu tuh.
Take them. I have no need.
Take them. I have no need. Tidak ada siapa-siapa. Cari penolong yang dikatakan oleh Yaemiku.
Illusion shattered.
Mana penolongnya, coy? Oh, ini nih. Si Sayu loh. Sayu penolongnya nih. Tuh. Sayu.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before.
Apa ini Paimon baru kali ini ya lihat yang beginian?
Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll... is this the... She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban,
Oh, wow! A ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation
Okay.
Anyway, what's the Shumatsuban?
Sumatsuban, apa
It
Sumatsuban?
belongs to the Yashiro Commission. A secret unit under Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now.
Aku akan
Alright then. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to. Now you're following me.
Bagus tuh ya Miko tuh. Dia paham apa yang terjadi tuh.
The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends.
Ninja Shiumatsuban ini.
Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Oke. Pergi ke Komore Test House. Kan satu ini aja berapa jam tuh? 1 jam 20 menit belum selesai loh teman-teman. Gila.
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met.
Aku nggak gacha dia ya, teman-teman. Lewat aja gitu.
I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over... Meanwhile,
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded.
If only there...
Yoimiya's fireworks!
Kembang apinya Yoimiya.
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here.
Cepet dibilang lama, lama dibilang cepet. Nilai ini gimana sih?
This tea house. Oh man.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
Yuk. Yoimiya. Lah, itu udah ada tuh, Yoimiya.
Yoimiya, we need an extra large fire. As it happens, I made this, but it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. May as well give it to you. Let me know how. Don't forget. Move away. Well.
Okay.
Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Kembang api super besar. Tunggu sampai malam. Wah, nggak usah tunggu coy, langsung aja lah. Nah, pergilah ke lokasi yang ditentukan. Oke.
You! The warrant is for—
Oh no!
Selalu. Oh, jadi baru paham. Tenure Commission ini toh tempatnya si Raident.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue.
Oke, suruh alihkan ya. Bisa di depan. Jalan aja.
Are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya.
Kenapa? Kenapa terjunnya? Aduh. Ya gagal. Ya,
What kind of firework is this?
ini udah disediakan loh
Ears are gonna
padahal.
get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Wait. Oke. Bicara dengan kami atau Agak.
Well, how did it go? Well done.
Kabar dari Sayo.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much I feel so dizzy. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. I didn't know how to find a dock. Here you go.
My lady, what are...
This sealed envelope. In addition, we have... It seems that this should be ample. I will also get...
Still, mind yourself...
Again.
If Paima remembers, let's pack up our things and get...
Ayo bro, yuk. Wow, udah beres ay. Ke atas lagi, balik lagi.
Lady
Oke, langsung
Cuyyy,
bikin ya.
here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days.
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this?
Menampilkan jalur abadi. Wah, tidak.
I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Cuyyy clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Utter disregard.
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Cuyyy clan kept this a secret from the Shogun too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they?
Tuh kan dia nggak tahu apa-apa loh teman-teman. Kocak kan.
This betrayal is unforgivable. Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do.
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep.
Hold on, traveler. There's something else we need to discuss. Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Yang mana sih ini? Plan.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raident Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one... If you find yourself at your... Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you?
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
I'm sorry. Well...
Oke. Oh, enggak. Langsung aja lah, teleport lah. Nggak ada loh. Oh, mungkin udah ada izinnya tadi ya.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Good.
Good. Good.
Halt.
Ini pakai domain loh.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Gaining the upper hand.
Oh, 2 kali ya. Keren juga nih.
Glory to the Shogun!
I must. Who goes there? Get them!
Flash! Quiver!
Soldiers, quick!
No turning back!
Wah. Padahal udah punya aku lah.
Strike!
Yeah! Take this! I must withdraw.
Don't blink!
I must withdraw.
Motion to compel.
I've lost. Teach me a lesson.
Quiver!
Don't hold back.
Glory to the Shogun!
Allow me.
There is no escape!
Strike first.
Insolent!
Life goes on.
Loh, ayo
Into
nah.
oblivion!
Incinerate!
Shine down!
Soldiers, quick!
Cut to the chase! Strike! Storm the front!
Get them! I dare you! Watch your step! Take this!
Illusion shattered!
Withdraw!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide! Wheel of light. Motion to compel! Breath of the flame! Don't blink!
There is no escape!
Train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare—
Master,
Go on, ask
Master
him! Don't
siapa
let
nih?
him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryou Commission really betrayed the
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes,
Semua
the report you saw
Fatui ya.
was penned by my hand.
Dari Liu, ini Fatui juga.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decree is upheld. For too long, the Cuyyy clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down, so it appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble! After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raident Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Iya, ada dua pilihan teman-teman. Niatnya bukan untuk.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raident Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior. Especially the Muso no Hitotachi.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Cuyyy clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalty. You hypocrite!
Selfish.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Cuyyy clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish whim. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Cuyyy clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat, a harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora? Saat ini Shogun ada di Tets, sedang menerima seorang diplomat Snezhnaya harbinger yang kalian kenal dengan nama
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sarah stormed off! You can say, all right then.
Ini beres nih.
Shine down!
Long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi, the people of Inazuma have nothing to fear. A self-evident fact.
Udah, gitu aja. Oke. Kita langsung sana yuk. Lah, berakan apa, hei? Pada tumbang tuh. Oh, ini bakal jadi iya. Waduh, kembar cuy.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora. Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be for— Is that not the greatest Almighty Shogun? That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist— You? Stop me. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite— Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure—
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us— You are aware that the loser must die.
Traveler?
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part.
Oke, kita lawan Signiora nih di sini.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
There is no Life goes on. Boom!
Wah, dingin banget. Dingin banget, cuy.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Into the frozen void!
Oke. Oh, gitu, oke.
Shine down!
Wheel of life.
Incinerate!
It's a
Yeah.
Incoming!
Masih enak, nggak terlalu susah, teman-teman.
There is no escape!
Don't blink!
Oh, dia S ya.
Illusion shattered!
Yuk, kita buka yuk.
Some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Ntar dulu dong.
The pale flame smolders.
Oke, satu lagi. Come on.
Incoming!
Oke. Pecah. Waduh, sampai pecah loh. Wih, cream switch off. Wih, lagunya langsung epic loh.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Itunya sih yang bikin susah tuh.
Speed of light! Don't blink!
There is no escape!
Nowhere to hide! Incoming!
rise.
Torn to oblivion! Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Dance, my pretties!
Opening box of a Death Dietrix.
Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Lah, pergi dia. Wah, capek sih.
Insulin. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Wah.
Go. Life goes on.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Kita ambil di itu ada di pojok tuh.
Incoming.
Illusion shattered.
Pegel. Susah nggak, tapi pegel.
There is no escape. Burn!
Oh, wow.
Erase all threats.
Dia ngapa sih muter-muter terus?
Speed of light.
Hilang lagi.
Who dares call me a witch? Not even ashes will remain.
Don't blink.
Shine down, torn to oblivion.
Go.
Incoming.
Wah, gila.
Nowhere to hide.
Nggak se-epic ini sih. Child lawan Child. Child keren.
Right idea. Wrong time.
Yeay.
So strong, but how?
Itu pedangnya tuh.
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma. Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity.
Wow.
But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Wow. Epic moment loh.
The Raident Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels so
Dia jalan sendiri loh.
It must be the Raident
Dia jalan
Shogun's
sendiri, teman-teman.
almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senor is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
Paimon punya firasat buruk.
the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while?
Tentang apa dia tuh, teman-teman?
There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
Oh. Waduh.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
No, udah. Okay.
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Oh, epic. Dibawa lagi ke sini.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so.
Wow.
Only
Hebat,
everything
hebat.
that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatoui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
Sebentar, teman-teman. Oke. Mencapai ancaman bagi kami dan jika tidak mereka sudah.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity.
Ini yang asli teman-teman. Nih, EI. Tuh, yang di luar tadi ininya.
What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway,
udah dikasih tahu
you're
tadi.
looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Lawan kah?
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Oh, udah lebih masuk akal.
Speed of light. Life goes on.
Strike dead.
Got lucky that time. Cut to the chase.
Mempankah dia dengan ini?
Evasion is futile.
Well, wah.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. This ends now.
Lawan Raident dengan ini.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Ampun. Why? Sedikit sekali ya.
Evasion is futile.
Don't blink.
Strike dead.
Inadmissible evidence.
Shine down.
Wah, jangan-jangan suruh menghindar. Menghindar lagi.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Oke.
Strike dead.
Rise. Fast.
This
Orders
ends now.
given. Orders received.
Now you shall perish.
Kebal loh dia, aduh sih.
Speed of light. Got lucky that time.
Enggak bisa.
Wheel of light. Wow, I didn't feel that.
Ih, gila sih.
Inferior. Insolent. Evasion is futile. Illusion shattered.
Hai.
Life goes on.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Wah, gila. Kabur. Ampun, Pak. Aduh, tinggal dikit lagi, aduh. Isi aja lah.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Wah.
This ends now. Guys, inferior. Strike dead.
Kabur. Gila.
Strike dead. Erase all threats. Detached.
Wah, gila.
Evasion is futile. Inferior. Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Ampun dah, ampun dah.
Got lucky that time.
Susah banget, cuy.
With sword comes shadow.
Tuh, kebal. Bisa apa tuh?
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Kasih ini dulu, kasih.
Inferior.
Oke, makanya latihan tadi ya. Kayaknya disuruh defeatin ya, kalahin ya.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Woi.
Inferior.
Wheel of life.
Hai.
Incinerate.
Sedikit banget, cuk. Sampai kapan mau lawan kayak gini, cuy?
Strike dead. Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. There is no escape. Absurd.
Absurd.
Strike dead.
Strike dead.
This ends now. Insolent. Absurd. Insolent. Evasion is futile.
Life goes on.
Inferior.
Woi, ntar dulu, woi.
Strike dead.
Incoming.
Excellent. Strike dead.
Wah,
You.
ampun dah. Aduh, tinggal ini lagi, mampus dah.
An enemy that requires special attention. Transcend all constraints. Absurd. This ends now.
Ayo nambah dong.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Ntar dulu. Sabar.
Evasion is futile.
I will not go quietly. Oh, I didn't feel.
Tanda-tanda. Hmm. detik.
Faster?
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior. Strike dead.
Gila.
Go.
But
my defense was watertight.
Instabilities will be removed.
Kenapa itu?
Strike dead.
Ampun.
Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Ya. Lagi-lagi begitu. Waduh.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you.
Waduh,
Now
epic
then.
banget.
Close your eyes.
Apa itu?
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Terus? Ngapain itu tuh?
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! All will be severed.
Belum selesai, bro.
Wheel of life.
Objection!
Illusion shattered!
Aja sih. Wah, ampun, Pak. Gila, Pak. Susah banget, Pak. Susah banget, Pak. Gila.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Motion to compel.
Shine down! A fleeting shadow. The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
Masih punya 2.
Incoming. Go. Opening box of Adepti Trix. Replica flame.
Insolent.
Wah, gila.
Absurd. Without yearning, all returns to silence. Thunder. Shine. Absurd.
Wah, ya ini kos apa tadi namanya GG keren parah.
This one. Fleeting shadow.
Kita didukung nih.
Sacred name. Fortune preserve. Inadmissible evidence.
This one. A fleeting shadow.
Life goes on.
Oh, gila, keren. Epic moment loh ini. Teman-teman, aduh.
Illusion shattered. Absurd. There is no escape. This one, a fleeting shadow.
Enggak.
Wheel of all.
All desire can be broken.
Oke, gitu lagi ya.
Thunder. All will be severed.
Wow.
A fleeting shadow.
Orders given. Orders received.
Absurd. Under all sight. There is no. Absurd.
Bisa sih ini, bisa.
All will be severed. Thunder.
Life goes on.
Absurd.
Wah, skill nggak mempan loh. Aku gebuk-gebuk biasa dari tadi loh. Gila.
Insolent.
Go. Sacred name. Fortune preserve. Wow.
Shine down. This one, a fleeting shadow.
Aduh, pegel banget, bro.
Thunder. Your verdict is decided.
Invisible evidence!
The fleeting shadow.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only... When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow.
Wah, Inazuma bagus dulu
My
ya.
name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It doesn't... I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
Anjay,
You
tatapan
mean visions?
ilahi loh.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity.
Langsung kesepian, langsung sepi loh ininya.
Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why not? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you? But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect, so it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Wih deh, ini teman-teman.
But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward,
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raident Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart.
Wih, balik lagi.
Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds,
Keren.
to bring victory, to inspire hope.
Keluar lagi dia.
But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends.
Wih.
They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true.
Vision.
For all eternity.
Panjang banget loh, sampai 2,5 jam loh. Gila.
So what did you guys do in the Raident Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was so... Maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Ininya aja belum beres. Ayo temen, belum 80 loh. Senjatanya tak udah. Oh ini 50. Sekian 50. Okay.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
Spontan saja sih.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather...
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for what they caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second.
Gnosis.
Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly? The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it.
Berarti dia kasih itu tadi ya.
As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
Ternyata aku mahal juga ya.
Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you come.
It's to thank you.
Nih.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Tevat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past.
Okay.
What would you like to know about? After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Sumeru dari Inazuma ya. Kurasa akan lebih mudah kalau kalian langsung ke Sumeru. Sumeru itu apa ya?
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending.
Diperintahkan oleh dewa kebijaksanaan, tempat di mana kebijaksanaan dan pengetahuan tidak akan ada habisnya.
But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Berarti kita ke Sumeru abis ini ya, teman-teman.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard? Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
Tentang apa lagi? Kita tanya apa lagi nih teman-teman? Tentang Raident Shogun
I'm
terdahulu.
surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon ball has passed away.
Yes.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Shadow Warrior. In other words, Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not. In fact,
until what?
Makoto died.
Losing her sister
Oke, kita
must
tanya
have been
kakaknya dia nih,
super
teman-teman.
hard on A.
That was when A began.
My mom feels like she understands.
I didn't spend a great deal of time.
Wow.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her nose. That's good to hear.
Don't worry.
As for your brother's whereabouts, I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking. Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, traveler. Do you still have the omamori I gave you?
Omamori yang dulu kuberikan.
Keep it safe. Is that all you... There was me...
Who in there, right?
Okay, I'll stop. I see. But that is merely a small goal. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below. Perhaps the reason... Continue on your...
See that he stays.
Wah, beres. Gila. Berarti ini yang mempunyai kekurangan sangat penting di platform.
Illusion shattered!
Udah nggak ada. Oke deh, teman-teman. Sampai sini dulu ya teman-teman. Live streamnya udah beres semuanya. Misi hariannya nanti aja deh di luar live. Oke, makasih yang udah nonton sampai akhir. Kita ketemu di live stream selanjutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. Story Quest Archonnya aja 2 jam 40 menit teman-teman. Udah gila. Oke, subscribe sih. Bantu di bawah, thank you ya. Udah.